Hello there. Hi everybody. Welcome to Facebook Live, Monday edition on Thursday. Yeah. I was away the beginning of the week, so I moved my Monday to tonight. So I know you're not used to seeing me here. Well, you were, but then we're not, and yeah, whatever. But we're here now. And so many things happened while I was away. I've posted tons and tons of information and videos and updates, but it's a little overwhelming. So I thought we'll make our card tonight, but then we'll talk a little bit too about what's new and what exciting things I had to share with you this week. So as soon as you're here, let me know so I know that I'm not just talking to me. The big thing that happened, hey Susan, earlier today I received my the brand new die cut machine that Stampin' Up! Has just released, and it's only available to demonstrators this month, but you can add it to your starter kit and you can be a demonstrator. So if you're somebody who loves Stampin' Up! And you just want to join for the discount, come on, our team would love you, because that's what we do. We are just the happiest shoppers you've ever met. We just like discounts. So in some of my videos that I shared with you, Grace was with me. Now you've heard me talk about my granddaughters. I have 4 grandchildren, 3 girls, 1 boy. Bo and Robbie didn't go with us this time. It was Grace and Lucy, and we went with my mom, my daughter Kate, Sarah, Grace and Lucy's mom, and Grace and Lucy, and my poor husband. So all these women, girls, and then Papa. But he did really, really well. He took the girls fishing, and we went to North Hero Island in northern Lake Champlain here in Vermont. It's almost as far north as you can go and still be in the United States and still be in Vermont. It was absolutely wonderful. We went up on Sunday, came home on Wednesday. It was just enough. We wanted to get away from Mom, but we wanted it to be safe and not be crowded. So we brought all of our groceries with us. We stayed at an Airbnb, and we never left. It was great. It was really, really fun. The kids went fishing. This house was wonderful. So it was just really nice. But today was, you know how the first day back, even though I was only gone for 3 days, it was laundry and groceries and pickup. So anywho, I am ready to make a card with you tonight. So let me pop down to this right away. I also announced today that I figured out, I've been wrestling with this. Oh, come back to me for a sec. I've been wrestling with this about how to do this monthly card club and make it affordable for people, because I know things are challenging right now, but I still want you to be able to craft with me. Was it warm, Elena? It was about the same temp as here. It was like mid-70s, low 80s. So it was about the same as here. It really wasn't, it's probably like 3 hours north from here, but it's still about the same. So yeah, it was nice. So I launched the card club. So here's how it works. It's on the blog. You can go read all the dirty details so you can get all the information. There's 2 options. One, you will get a packet in the mail with the pre-cut, ready to put together kits for each of the 4 projects, the 4 cards. 3 cards and a 3D project. I think that's what it is. I'd have to look and I don't remember, but go read all the details. You will also, I will tell you what the stamp of the month is, and I'll be using it in different times so that you can have, if you've already ordered that, great, hold on to it. You could always use your own stamp set. You could also add it on to your club. So that's option 1. Option 2 is all digital. You just want to do embellies, SVGs. You don't want to, you don't want the kit. You just want the embellies. All the details are there for you, but that one you could use your own product as well. So just think about which one works for you. I would love to see more of you and let you have something that is exciting for you once a month with me. The class will be pre-recorded. I'm not going to try and do it live. with so many people's lives being a little bit upended with kids home and not home and working from home and all of those crazy things, sometimes it's easier to just grab that video and watch it when it's good for you. So that's how that will be offered. The next thing was this little baby. This is the new die cut machine that Stampin' Up! Has just launched. We've been talking about it for a while, but again, it got a little delayed. It's super cute because it's all folded up. I did a video earlier today if you want to see all the stuff. I will be using it tonight. But it opens up like this. And then when you're done, it closes up. It's a little loud. And then there's a mini coming, hopefully by the end of the year, that does the smaller, which is great if you travel. We don't travel anywhere right now, but if you go to crafts, well, you know, we don't get to go too many places these days. But it's so pretty, right? I love the logo on it. All right, so there's that. What else did I tell you about? Oh, the new website. Stampin' Up! Had been talking about this for a while too, and they finally, it launched all at the same time, everything. We've got the new catalog, we've got the new machine, and we got a new website. And I think it's going to be super cool. So we're going to do a walk through that maybe over the weekend. I needed more time to play with it so I could show you all the ins and outs. But I'll get some of that uploaded for you. But it is really cool. I know, you guys, I'm so sorry that the weather's... Today was absolutely postcard perfect why I live in Vermont day. No humidity. It was about 78, 80. It is cool at night. I will say it is cool at night. Yeah. But it says it's going to be 90 by the next week, so we'll be hot again. But yeah, my pool's getting cool already. Okay, so here's the card that we're going to make tonight, and I did this using the stamp set. So the Coming Home stamp set is the stamp set that we're going to use for the August kit. It's not kit. The August card club. Both the digital version and the physical version, okay? So this is the stamp set that we're going to do. This is part of a bundle. So you get this and the dies, which I've taken apart and played with. Let me bring them over. They're really cool dies. So you can do just the bundle. Okay, that's one option. The next thing is, it's kind of like you just keep, it's like Chinese food. I want one of these and one of those and one of those. I just want the whole poo-poo platter. You know, the whole thing. So you can have that. Then it has the cutest designer series paper. So here's this. Whoops, I already cut some, so let me get that out of there. This is Trimming the Town designer series paper. And this gives you like some really great backgrounds. Look at all that, those to be cut up. All those phrases, super cute. Just really great, traditional, Christmassy, really fun. Oh, I'm glad it was not awful. We actually got the remnants of the rain, but it was a tropical storm by then. So you can get the stamp set, you can get the bundle, you can have the designer series paper, or you can get the entire suite, which is in all of this and that. These cute, cute, cute little trimmings. Look at them. Aren't they adorable? Circles and stars. Love it. And two kinds of ribbon. In the red and the old olive. And let me tell you which red this is. This is Poppy Parade is our red that that would coordinate with this. Remember, Stampin' Up! Tells you all the sets back here. So I also did the same thing that I always do. I pulled out one sheet of each one and I cut it. I didn't want to do it all. I wanted to show you. I cut it into 4-inch strips and then I cut them in half, so I have 4 by 6s. I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of one piece of cardstock, of designer series paper. For those of you using the digitals, you're going to want to make your little kit. It just makes loading them into your Cricut Joy that much easier if you're using the Joy. Okay, that's a lot of information, I know. Let's go to our card. And here, I made 2 cards, one from an SVG, this one from an Embelly, and one using our trimmer. This Embelly is free. It's in the store. You can see the link to it on my blog. If you go to karamiller.com, click on the blog, you will see the link to both the simple sketch to make this one and the link to the free SVG to make this one if you are a Cricut person. So these are the 2 options for our card club. You can either be part of the digital, or you can choose to be the one that gets the kit in the mail, or truthfully, you could do both. There'll be different cards. Okay, so tonight we're going to do this one. And the sketch is going to have you start with a basic card. So I'm going to start with 8.5 by 11, cut that in half, trim that down, so then it's going to be 8.5 by 5.5. I'm going to score at the 4 1/4 mark. All right. And so I have my card front ready to go. And then I need a piece of Pool Party from my kit. And I'm going to turn this into 4 by 5 1/4. Alrighty, and that is going to go right here, right in the front. Now the cool part about these dies that are part of this bundle is they also work with, not only do they coordinate with the stamp sets, but they work with a sheet of designer series paper. So this one, which is the blue stripe on the back, you'll notice it's the same, so I could have stamped this and then colored it with my blends or my watercolor pencils. We talked about those last week. Or I can find one of this house, and if you look at this house die, it's a perfect match along with the 2 trees. So I'm going to just trim this little piece with my scissors that I've now lost. There. I'm going to take up, but I'm going to be careful not to mess up another one because I might use that for something else. Right? Okay, so there's that. Notice the other ones fit too. I know, I do too. This paper is awesome. So this one fits this, and this one fits this one. So lots of choices with these. They really are. This is the stamp set that we're going to use in the club. So you will get your use out of it, I promise. All right, so let's set this little baby up so that you can see it. It comes with the plate, the platform, but what's nice about it is everything has the sandwich right here, so you don't have to try and remember it. This is what to do with dies. This is what to do with embossing folders. Super cool. Same platform. I need the number 1. I need the number 2. Here's number 2, which covers it up, but it still gives me the same instructions. Then I need a number 3. Then you're going to put your paper and you're going to cut down. So of course I'm going to use my little handy dandy flags. the Post-it note flags to hold this stuff in place, because you don't want to mess up your cut. Right? Here's one. And where'd my trees go? They got tucked underneath. Here's one. You will notice that this is lighter than my big shot that I've been using forever that's pretty beat up. It's definitely lighter. And I lost the other tree. There she is. Okay, so now I need these dudes. Right, you come in. Line up where I want you to be. And a little flag. Let's try again. Apparently my flag's not very sticky anymore. I've used it a lot today. This is totally me struggling. It's really not that hard. I'm just having a hard time with it. I don't know why. I am. There. Come on, Mr. Flag. And then last but not least, this one. Okay, goodness. And then number 3 goes on top. And it really does turn super smooth. It doesn't make any kind of horrible noises like the other one did. And now let's take our flags back. So there's our house and our tree. And another little tree. Okay. So I'm going to throw this away. And then I have one more thing to do, so I'm not going to put this away. I want this tree is going to give me this design right here with these pine trees on it. Now I have that one, or I have this one if I don't want the trees, but I want the trees. Okay, so I'm going to take some Old Olive, and I know that Old Olive is the right one because I looked on the back of the paper and it told me Old Olive. And I'm going to trim this down so I don't have to trim it later, because I want this to go across here. Now if you look really close, you can see that I trimmed this after, and I kind of trimmed a little too much. Yeah, so trim it first, don't do it later. You want to trim it down to 5 1/4. It doesn't really matter on the height, but you want the 5 1/4 before you run it through the machine. Okay, so here we are. Now we're ready. Let's come back. We want our base plate, our platform on 1, 2, 3, this baby, and then these guys. I'm going to come up about there. This is not going to cut. This is going to stay with the trees, what's below it. So if I started up here, it would be too tall. It would cover my whole card. Down here, I wouldn't get much of a space. I want some grass and some lawn to put my house on. So I'm going to come up about there. Yeah. There's no right answer to that. And then my top number 3, and roll it on through. Right? It doesn't make that noise. I love it. And then that's what we get, right? Okay, so now I can take this and put it out of my way. I'm going to take these little, and I'm going to close you up. I just woke up everyone. And now, so I have this left over. I'm ready to put my card together. So we're going to put this down. Remember, with your seal, you want to roll it back. So adhesive and then roll, adhesive, roll, adhesive, roll. Okay? It makes it so that the adhesive is always ready to use whenever you're done. Whoops, did I do it crooked? I did it a little crooked. There. Phew. Okay, so there's my background. Now I have my trees to work with. Before I put my trees down, I'm going to put the ribbon on the bottom. See where the ribbon is? And I'm going to stamp From All of Us. So I need to, but you're thinking I didn't see any sentiments in this at all. There aren't any. You're going to use a small sentiment or any kind of sentiment from a stamp set that you already have. That's what's cool about this. You can build so many different things. Some of the itty bitty Christmas ones, if it's Christmas. I actually picked Ornate Thanks because I love the script. I love that it looks like it's handwritten, so I like this one a lot. So on this particular card, I put From All of Us on the outside and Thank You on the inside. All right? So the From All of Us, and I used my tuxedo memento. Make sure that everything gets inked. And I'm going to put it as close to the trees, leaving room for my ribbon. All right, From All of Us. The ribbon, it's the technique that we've done a bunch of times. It lets you, oopsie, hi. And you're going to wrap it around a pen. And I kind of want the bow over on this end. So I'm going to, about that long. A little bit longer than what you want because you're going to have a bow in the middle. Trim that off. And then I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to tie down at this end, not in the middle because I want the bow kind of on the end. So about a third of the way down, and I'm going to tie a double knot. One, two. Okay, so I've tied it around there. I'm going to peel it off. Now I'm going to grab myself a glue dot using my Take Your Pick, and I'm going to tuck it under so it's right on the knot. Right there. So it's not going to show. It's directly on the knot of the ribbon. Now, depending on where you want it, I was saying that I wanted it on this end. So I'm going to go like so. Glue that down, right? Then I'm going to make sure these are going nice and smooth. Flip this over. I'm going to take some seal and roll and seal, and then I'm going to bring this around, make sure it's nice and straight, and let it stick, and bring this one around. And make it stick, right? Now I'm ready to put this on the front of my card right here. So I'm going to add some more seal. And notice because I did this, I trimmed this first, it's going to be the right size. My other one was a little too big, or too small, I'm sorry. So it's going to be fine. I kind of even like it like this. I love these two colors. So then I'm going to take my snips and on a diagonal, I'm going to open up my bow. Now if you didn't get exactly in the middle, You can always trim this off a little if you have to. And now I'm ready to put my house on. So here's my house. Now I could have stamped it, but I just took it from the Designer Series paper. And I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of that. Now if you watched my video, my unboxing video, it's on YouTube. I didn't post it on the blog or anything, about this little machine. If you're thinking you really like the machine, as a customer, you will be able to order it in September. If you were a demonstrator, you could have it now, which, you know, some of us just want it now. If that's you, you can make this be part of your starter kit. So remember, the starter kit is $99. You get to pick $125 worth of product. Free shipping. It's really the best deal. So if you're thinking, well, gee, maybe I could do that. I could get a starter kit and a pack of dimensionals, and that would be my starter kit. This machine and my dimensionals. I'm good to go. And then I'm ready to make anything. And then I'm going to get 20% off everything I order for the next 3 months, at least. Some of my team will tell you it's really not hard to shop for yourself and get your discount. You get 20% off as a team member. The minimum is not difficult to reach. It's a quarterly minimum, and if you want to drop me a note, I'm happy to tell you all about it. And I promise I won't nag you if you think, oh, okay, that's great, but no thanks, I don't want to do that. It's okay with me too. Just come and watch me. I'm okay. If we just make cards together. So here is our new from all of us. Now, I happen to think this color is cooler than this one. I know. I didn't tell you to buy it. I just made sure that you got the discount. That's all. And then if I want to put the thank you on the inside, I could. Maybe I'm just going to leave this from all of us, and it could be whatever my note is. So that's done using just what you saw here. And then the other one is done, the other card with the embelly, which has gone for a walk. This whole 2-desk thing is just not good for me. I have too many places to lose things. This one is done with that simple, that SVG that's in your, in my store that's free. You're welcome to try it. See what you think. If you are a fan of this method of card making, then you're going to want to sign up for that version of the card club. The blue door saves the green. I know, we need some more color in this one. So we could do some decorating on our trees. We could do some Wink of Stella. Some interesting stuff back here. There in the stamp set, if you look, like it could be winter. There's snow. I couldn't do the snow. So I didn't want to make this be a winter scene. So I was trying to make it be summery, but we can add more to this if you like. The Wink of Stella would really foof it up. It's definitely a basic, simple card, but sometimes I like just clean and simple. All right, everybody, thanks for coming tonight. It was good to talk to you, and if you have any questions, I know there's been a lot of changes and a lot of updates and a lot of this week, so just kind of take it all in, have a great weekend, and I will be back on Monday as always. So I'll see you Monday night. Bye.